was the aggression, was Cryo was on.
It
didn't allow for those protocol retakes that Sentinels love to do. Get everybody set up and hit at the same time.
Freak was a good caster too, then what happened, huh?
Flood. Robo control is just going to be
went to go balance the game.
fought over for now, as this is actually going to be a pretty slow pistol round. Expect it to go off the rails quick, though.
It's quick when the wall immediately comes down. And that's Leviathan to score first, so Tex gets the opener, and that's second down. There was a stalemate a little bit in terms of utility, but
Saucy
now
has
you
the
have
Sovereign
Leviathan
bundle.
creeping up towards B as well, looking potentially to split back into B site.
Util gone from Ospas, just looking for
shifting
that
over to
Prowler
A.
still to come out from Com if they do want to take more space. Tens?
Oh no.
Caught out in the open, just under the door, has to do a one and done, and unfortunately he falls by the hands of Ospas. 2-player advantage now for Leviathan, as they're now working as a group. All 5 players outside towards the orb of the A site. One hiding behind the box. John Cutie gets dispatched by Tex, and also discovered by Prowlers being thrown from the A site here from Saucy. He has no choice but to fall back.
Very low HP, and they just walked. Tex walks out of turret range as you had Zelsis coming around. This time is going to be tough with a spike down, though. Everything kind of resets, and Led's going to be looking at every angle now.
Maybe they might group up here at the front of the A site.
Aspas and King are
keeping
one tower.
their 2 players looking out towards the door side. Gets a dink, but no
3
kill.
people or
Leaving out Saucy
very
alone.
low. Wow.
Leviathan, you wanted them to come out strong, and they start off with a flaw. And the reason why you see Zelsis here playing with the Odin. So the Alarm Mod's going to get first info. They're going to try to slow things down with Nanostorms off the turret, and the Odin's going to be good for the spray to try to deny plants. Instead, he's trying to play in front of the smoke. Instead of playing the retake or slowing things down, he gets denied by Ospas. That was scaling up towards that right side of the waterfall. And that spike goes down. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a call for a save here for Sentinels.
In that position, I was 100% thinking that was a spam from the Odin right through the wall there. As they try to plant, you create distraction. The rest of the team falls into place, but 2 kills right away. They lose members holding sites on both sides. And this is just going to be an easy walk-in now for Lev after the plant, and pretty much walk out.
Com gonna hunt?
Choose where to go. And that's being covered by Com. May lose his life, but it'll let everybody else get out safe.
He's dead.
Okay, info here. Walking
He's so dead.
Can you
Why is your
imagine?
knife out? You're like, I
He's
thought I had
quite
a moment,
ballsy for
thought I
that.
had a moment. They're still going to go for the kills, though. They want to drop weapons.
Thanks.
Nice damage there.
Took the Odin away here from Zelsis, just spraying it out. And yeah, you'll slow things down with the snake bite.
And that may even play into the favor of Lev here. A push on to Mount again from Sentinels.
Shots are not hitting though, and Zekin's low on bullets, hit by the Paranoia too. Still manages to get the kill onto Mazito before he falls from Osmos. Gets 2 in the round. And already to understand for Leviathan that they cleared out the space. Already initiating inside the site, double satchel. Prowler inside waterfall, spotting Saucy, and gotta fall back again.
I think Lev recognized too, low by. They pushed.
No way they save again, right?
Armor advantage, getting the site. I think she would say Ospas going in so quickly to know that that play was pretty readable off the push on Mound. So Leviathan actually just getting that one falling right into their laps. They made the right play, but yeah, Sentinels was not ready for another C hit that hard.
Com's just ready to throw their nightfall as well. So just trying to guarantee it around our Leviathan in its post plant. Sentinels waiting for the full rotate of Zelsis so they can move inside the site as a group. There's that first contact, Jiggle Peak, and forces out the nightfall. 2 of them were going to get hit. Sentinels choose to fall back and save.
This one's going to be tough for them to buy next round. This has to be one of their first ones.
That's a good shout, because usually in round number 4, when you're focusing on orc control, well, hold that thought though, the satchel's across. But Leviathan still get the
so aggressive.
close range, but instant trades coming in from both sides.
Timeout's needed. Timeout is needed.
That was waited and greeted by Leviathan, still watching those pushes on both ends. And yeah, we're trying to say that the silver lining, at least for Sentinels, round number 4 when on the attack.
I don't know, was it Tex that got the kill on the B? He's been anchoring, like heavy anchor from
They had an
spawn.
opportunity to play aggro, try to
For, like,
change
the
the
last
tempo for
3
Sentinels,
rounds.
but they got denied right away when, you know, that they were mentioning at the desk, we were a little bit, there was a little bit of miscalls for Leviathan where they can't really trade perfectly, but this looks really good right now compared to the other week.
The calls right now, the feels that Leviathan has on what Sentinels may try to do is immaculate. They always have more numbers wherever the soft side of Sentinels is, even if that soft side's being pushed. It's been C most of the time right now. And yeah, the pillars push, completely unexpected to see him pulling out 2 there. So now what do you think the read Sentinels has is? Leviathan's in their spawns for most of the round. BC. And a bit of this mounded rubble control. Not again, no. They leave it to Leviathan for now. Wow. And they don't know if Sentinel's pushed or not. Leviathan's just ready to aggress that utility and push back. They're not taking any chances versus Sentinels here in our first B rush, and see how they coordinate around the Killjoy utility.
And Sentinel seems to be okay for this as well. Sassy was almost in a one and done.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, it's still gonna be done. Still gonna be done. Satchel's in. Calm, that was the one that was able to get the first blood for Leviathan to get a flat deniability by paint shells coming through. And now the gap's been closed. They can use this showstopper now for a second.
What did they say there? 59% attack
inside
the map.
for Leviathan to slow things down. Paranoia being thrown, the lurk by Aspas. And that's a quick
Oh
one.
my
Now 1v1
Aspas.
against the Odin, and Lee Celsius wins that one. But they have no showstopper for the retake. That might be it. That might be it right here for Sentinels.
Another save.
Yeah.
It never ends.
Just keeping him back. They'll try to do it again. Util being thrown out here towards the A site.
There we go. The first real rubble control with a season aid that we're seeing from Sen here to feel comfortable and put that power into just an attack that may not work. Mollies go off pretty early. Orba to go down. They'll have a pretty good sight of this B site now.
Yeah. They got great stall right now with both John Cutie and Zelsis here, yet Leviathan, they
Full
deny
retake.
all of that util, not afraid and just brute forcing in.
This
Yeah.
one of the first
Zelsis
times
just
Sen
needs
has
one,
their
and then he
team
can
to get the
hold.
retake in, and this is what
Oh, we
we
got
expected
one.
from Zelsis
Oh.
before.
There's the one.
The spam through the wall from Waterfall. Now Sen's ready for that retake protocol.
They have everything for this swing round. Locked down at the ready from Zelsis' kill, so he's rotating back towards the spawn to initiate it. They also have a showstopper to just fight towards that corner if Leviathan wants to fight inside the site and stay there. Yet they decide to fall back, play towards the mound. So that lockdown will go
Poor
through.
mound.
Nobody's gonna get detained. Showstopper now trying to clear information. There's nobody around the site, so they know right now for Leviathan they're playing post by outside of mound. There's the showstopper.
Oh.
A 4-on-4. Satchel up in the air. There's still a smoke in the front. Sticking onto the spike. Here's John Tootie. Puts it halfway.
Wait,
down,
he's sticking.
down.
He's sticking.
One in front of the fight.
Oh my John Cutie.
All the Sentinels has fallen.
That's the way they scrape one through.
Red Bull clutched it up for them.
1 down. This Odin's still here. Nightfall to retake a site. Sentinel's going for more of the retake protocol again. And it's going to be a C hit from Lev to start. It looks like they're right in.
Zelsis is on the top of the wood with the Odin.
Bomb grenade out.
Now delaying with Nanostorm is trying to walk in and finding timing through the poison orb.
Spike planted.
Right out of it. Catches
Ooh,
caught.
Zelsis got the
Spike
timing.
planted for Leviathan. There's the pit outside on the attack side to cover up all the waterfall. Sassy though has a Nightfall, could use
That's
this
crazy. Yo, why did it actually just walks back out?
King looking to fall back just around the corner, and they might forfeit the pit from there.
It's great how
trying
he
to delay
walked
as well
in.
with the showstopper of his own. On the top of the boxes. Now C's just got thrown to get more information as well. But they stay inside the pit. They kept it up. Walking it close. All the Sentinels are low on HP. So hard to walk inside that pit, and as it goes down, all the Leviathan's still there fighting inside the site.
Where are we?
A haunt out. Quick one up top. But they still can't fight for this rubble control. It's just a little bit of early knowledge to try and have Tex, or I'm sorry, try to have Zelsis hold this area with all the Killjoy utility. A good push onto Mound is going to let Sentinels focus on the A side of the map. But it's pullback here from Lev. And they leave King again. This is much like the bonus round that they ran. Actually, they're leaving way more.
Okay.
It's going to be a B pinch for the first time from Lev.
Through
I
smoke,
think that's
King falls.
not their first blood, right?
You mentioned it.
For their
You
team.
might think here for Sentinels, okay, we got the lurk down, but at least for
Sure,
Leviathan,
sure.
they have other players on their side trying to make some noise.
Was that
through the
Sentinels
Paranoia
first-
towards tree? They threw a
first
smoke, they
blood?
popped out both mollies. Her
First
baby door being
blood?
broken here on
Yeah.
the defensive side. That's Aspas trying to scale in. He's just running inside the smoke,
Jesus.
catching Zekin off guard.
And the teleport into the site, just growing the numbers of Leviathan here on the B hold. To heaven. Oh, they're pushing!
Oh, he pushed that.
Oh, I saw this was crazy.
Sentinels at bay. Now they can reset. Ten's just waiting for a timing to Paranoia in the front of the B site, but nobody from Leviathan will be there except for Mazzino. There's that flash now being thrown. Cannot connect on the kill. Waiting for it, and finally drops Mazzino.
Oh.
That allows your Sentinels to move in, and Ten's at low HP gets a second
No,
kill.
that's
now
crazy.
smoke here,
They
Osborne
win
sticking
this?
onto the fuse. Snake
They
right
win
into
this
the
round.
Is alone.
Wow.
And Sentinels are able to come back.
Like, there's a chance they don't hold the angle there.
Keeping Lev thinking that
Because
rubble
it's near
control is
hall.
trying to be pushed. This mound, though, is important to Sentinels.
Super aggressive for Sentinels.
Good dodge.
The dodge,
Yeah.
the first blood.
The one way?
Sentinels answered back by a knob on the attack in the hands of Ospas.
They still fight it. Crazy.
Now that allows here Leviathan to get control of
Finally
both the
chamber
mountain
in
front
this
B.
game.
They can choose the pathing depending on the picks. The off angle being held by Sasi. And now the jig is up on that end to try to at least give Sentinels an opportunity to take a player advantage in the last round of the half. Pit comes out as the orb just got tapped and picked
That was
up by
actually
Osmos, one away from a showstopper.
Really cool pick, because you have this push up here. It's going to push him right back over towards Zelsis on A. And now Zelsis can back up. I believe Baby Door might... Oh, he may just try to lace him with the Odin here as they pass
They're gonna
by.
clear him.
This is going to be a sketchy one. I don't know if they make
He
noise
needs to get
before they get to Zelsis.
bare minimum one.
That would immensely help the rotation.
Legit bare
This is such a
minimum
big
one.
gamble right now, and there's that defensive wall. Leviathan's walking through.
Oh.
Just behind. There's that one. There's that second.
Okay, he got to
one.
good.
Releasing sent some damage, allowing Saucy to rotate over. And now King once again is left alone. 1 versus 3, 18 seconds left on the clock. A plant, but no more util left behind. Now also on top of that hit by the Nightfall, giving a chance now for Sentinels to just book it.
Ooh.
He gets the first pick there onto Tens as he drops down.
One.
The last two half the group together. John Cutie and Saucy snake bite available on a defense. King trying to find information.
There's the third.
But because
You know,
he was
3-9.
by the Nightfall,
Is it
he
the curse?
combined that
Curse
info
activated?
and spots both of them as just arguably our second best
Let's
map.
see
Right
if
when you
it's
look at the
undefeated.
vetoes that came out from both of these teams, you're like, okay, well, don't know how to split. They have a chance here, but let's talk about that in a bit. There's 3 players crossfiring towards the front B. First blood for Sentinel. Saucy falling
Yeah.
back. C's being thrown to prevent Leviathan from pushing forward. And the Prowler's even going to notice them very close here to the front B. So Sentinel's falling back with a player advantage.
Oh, big quick jump
Oh,
there.
Did he see 2?
And they back up for safety.
He only saw one, but he was far, so
Saucy down
I was
quite
probably
low.
assuming there's 2.
The take on the site's going to be a little tough, or retake is going to be a little tougher without Ospas's nades, but they should be able to hold off for now with this info. A little bit of control on
Timing,
A being brought
timing.
back.
Oh.
John Cutie goes down. That might have been a quick switch on the map. Now they have to go see on this one.
No,
Yeah, looks like John Cutie wasn't expecting that forward push all the way to Rubble, denying the lurk. There's that C execution for Sentinels, and it's open. Nobody's really moving in here for Leviathan yet. Trying to make sure there's no other lurkers around the site. Cleared out towards B, put an alarm bot on flank as well. And all of them grouped up towards the spawn because they lost that space, so Zetkin's the one to move forward.
Paranoia.
Oh, they're going to haunt, or they're going
Power
to
close.
They're gonna haunt your
Especially when there's a
paranoia.
one-way coming
Yeah.
out here on the attack. There's a
Oh, but it
paranoia.
missed.
Zekin avoids it. There's that dig.
Oh,
Trying
Zekin!
to lock in. He'll get killed.
Oh,
As King answers back.
Last player
Tens
standing.
at the ready to trade off his teammate as they're running a 3-player push outside towards the spawn. Tex is alone now. Beats Timmy the turret, but not Zelsis. Sentinels win the pistol round.
Out of all 3, and this could work out very well.
The wall's going to be different here. It seems to be for Baby Door in heaven, so Sentinels potentially just wants to fight inside this B site for a plant, but so far a little bit of a util is keeping them at bay. There's that wall finally up. Showstopper to clear it out. Now all the way towards the back. Boombot misses, but at least the C's.
This time he didn't get one tap.
Gets the big.
if it asked us, he would have.
Every strat that'll work one
Yeah.
after the other. Really giving Leviathan a taste of their own medicine from how we saw it first half. Retake from Link and Heaven, but Baby Door, will they be able to take down Saucy?
Because they have lower guns here for a couple of them. You want to stay inside that site. That's the
Oh.
stinger, and also
Oh.
in
Oh.
tandem.
Oh,
Left drop by
almost
Osmos.
worth it.
6 cents coming in from the duelist. Even a third in the round. 22 HP remaining. Paint shells across.
Line up.
Larry by John Cutie. As Osmos is at 1 HP. Was going inside the decay of the wharf. That slows the clock down for a bit. John
And
Cutie
another
also
lineup.
able to get
Ah.
realize it there. And that will be a round for Sentinels
They
to
had to
convert
stick
the
there.
bonus.
Like, get half at least.
One watches the push, one's getting the mollies. They had it timed out really well too, so you know that's been practiced until they got it down. Prowlers towards pillars. Leviathan's trying to get info here. They open the door and see if they're going to get another B push again, but they got to be ready at A. Sentinels is moving so fast.
Wait,
here.
that's his orb, right?
Not afraid to make any noise whatsoever.
Is it
2
stuck?
players anchoring towards that A-sided
bugged.
text. Traded out by John
I was
Cutie
gonna
as
say,
they drop
it has to be
Celsius.
bugged.
Still, maybe they don't expect King here though.
The heck?
Here's the footsteps.
bug?
Nobody's watching.
Oh.
There's that first kill.
Oh.
Snake bite on the
That could have been
ground. Spike is
so
down
much
too.
worse, actually.
No one's
Door
really
now
here.
being open. King pinned inside tree, so they'll look for a safer plan. But paint shells are also coming down. Aspas gets to pick. As Sentinels are trying to push towards the back of the site.
Oh my God, Saucy.
Now Khan trying to push forward, but it's a 1-for-1. Showstopper at the ready. Saucy is alone. Second satchel closing up.
Oh no.
Swings out, and it connects.
Bigger they are, the harder
That
they fall.
is big. 3 for Aspas. They dove right
That's
into the
crazy.
site, not really knowing what- 10-6 now. Leviathan actually stopped.
Couldn't
the
pick up
pressure
his
here
aura.
for
It's so
Sentinels second
tragic.
half. Molly's to come out. Leviathan gets a bit of read on who's where on the map. And the Prowler does see it close. Man, Lev is just delay. It doesn't look like they can make plays off this, but they're just like, no, you need to back up, Sentinels, and rethink the next hit as Lev take Rebel control.
The thing is, they use a lot of util towards this B side and C. There's not too much to hold back except bodies here on the C side. Now John Cutie sees at least one leaning out towards Rubble that engages Sentinels to pressure out towards the C side, but paint shells once again. More util being used by Leviathan slows them back, but we've mentioned the amount of util that's now missing is the call from John Cutie at the minute mark. Rotate over now, group up towards the C side, grab this orb, and you have a
Fatal.
ball ready.
Fatal into sight.
And when they notice John Cutie on the A site with the KJ, they know there's no KJ util on this side as well. Becomes an easy entry for a plan.
Lev with some low members here, gonna make the retake difficult, but Aspas starts them off right.
You have no choice to fight towards spawn now because he lost
No,
the
oh
shot.
my.
And Celsius
So
drops
nice.
two.
Celsius?
Last 3 of Leviathan, a death ball towards the back of the spawn.
They forced
First
the
contact
reclear.
will be Zelsis. To
Okay,
actually
how
find the
about the
information, but I
Paranoia?
mean, the call from the Prowlers are
Save
going to be there.
Paranoia, it's time.
High-low stack, just at the top of the box.
You can paranoia that, or you can prowler the
Keep him in
turret.
there.
Satchel out.
Nice satchel first.
You
contact,
know.
First kill. Now, gets one no
Oh
way.
my.
With the 4th kill onto Saucy.
Wait.
I mean, combining 4 kills together on both Aspas and
What
Calm on that
happened?
retake, and that was everything for the satchel.
It
to
was
start
so
things
good, and then it went
first,
so
to break
wrong.
that crosshair.
Pick again. It's usually we see some
That's
rounds
what's
go back and
illegal.
forth here.
Lev
Not the
could
case.
win here.
A 3-1-1.
They could win the series.
As they try to get some map control, lose one already.
Spike down.
Same
C.
position where Zekin was playing towards the mound before, but it's Mazzino that falls on that right side of the mound.
I'm
Aspas
awake.
falling back. Has util once again to delay and deny. Boombot to find information and
I think Aspas is pretty awake too.
Behind that. But for Sentinels, they're creeping up here slowly towards the B site.
Aspas
Might be
woke me
opening
up.
door, might be heading towards B. You see all these leans coming out from Leviathan.
Yeah.
They're just ready here to play at least some numbers.
A lot of this early pressure from Lev
23
has come
by
off
the
of
way.
paranoia, whether they open a door, whether they try to take a little bit
Yeah,
more
30.
space. So that requires now comms utility. And they do not get as much info there as they can't push out. King. It's a good distance for the judge. They're coming close.
Uh-oh.
Okay, but
There's another hit.
Ooh,
Gets
that
traded
one
out, though.
point.
Allowing Sentinels to move inside
This
the site
way.
and get the plant down and off the plant. John Cutie has the
3v3.
But the counter once again is a Nightfall available for Calm on the retake. In the minutes, gets popped right away. Door opens up. It's a 1-for-1. They
1-for-1.
lose control now of the front B side. Our Sentinels forced to play
they can't
inside
hear
the
that.
pinnacle. Tens and John Cutie. Satchel inside right now as Aspas is trying to clear it out. Now slowly bleeding to King. Trying to spray across, and it's up against John Cutie.
There's time.
Winning a reset on the HP. Trying to get lucky with
John
the
Cutie
sprays.
doesn't lose these.
John Cutie repivots towards the top of the site. Sprays
He
it.
doesn't lose those.
Absolute
That
cinema.
Sentinels is now hitting their shots, coming online a bit. This is their map for
They're
a
hitting.
reason. Let's see what they have left in the strat book. Aspas just a bit on the off angle here for the peak.
Don't know. Going towards
Showstopper ready.
Aspas.
Stay.
Comes out,
crazy.
connects onto Celsius. Meanwhile, though, Calm has fallen, so they did have some sort of a trade here towards the B side, but advantage already comes out for Leviathan. Also, a pit came out on that C side.
Imagine you get into the round with a showstopper and a lockdown, and those are the things that go down first. That did. Sentinels did not need that start, and Lev is very happy with the condition of this round. Able to stay in default positions. Killjoy utility still smattered about A. Yeah, this should be a Lev round. Almost no deaths if they can help it.
And able to dodge the Prowler, too. Ten's just getting ready to TP somewhere. It's a C's right in.
Yeah.
Tried to guess it, that he was still trying to hide in that cubby towards that waterfall side. Unfortunately there for Sentinels, it was an off angle closer to the boxes. An easy win there. John Cutie trying to create some space. Clearing out all that util on the A site. Now realizes the last nano. Jump spot kill. Should have done it with a classic. Why not? But yeah, Sasi's going to meet up with them. They'll get a plant and a Nightfall out of this, so there's still some sort of hope here for Sentinels on a post plant. But Leviathan are at the ready. 3 of them grouped up here at the staircase.
Pushing, trying to focus a high-low that might be a swing, but I don't know if they have the time. 3 now, about to approach.
Oh, the Nightfall was looking towards the
Okay.
spot. They were looking for a timing and a push in that area, and it's a backstab instead. Leviathan with this defuse now are at map point against Sentinels map pick.
Looking to put
30
the
kills.
last and finishing touches here on Sentinels map pick. Lotus. The C-mount control again. It's going to be a big fight.
He might be upset from the ascent
The
loss.
front of the site.
Bait it out.
No contact. They still have more ults to work with on the attack, though. As for Leviathan, they have their lockdown currently anchored up on the A site.
Nightfall as well if they do lose a bit of control of the site. So many things to layer on here to keep it secure and keep C a winning round for Sentinels.
Oh.
All the members of LEV make it out, but Sentinels has made a home now in C site. Nightfall comes out quite early because they're expecting LEV to just push in.
Yeah, especially that the lockdown got used. Now they'll keep him at bay for a bit, but here is a winning moment, or a key piece is Tex.
Tex
With the lockdown.
Come.
With support now, dropping the players trying to fight back towards the waterfall. Numbers dwindling for Sentinels. It's up to John Cuny and Zelsis.
They're taking all these fights.
There's that lockdown. There's some free space towards the back. There's no util to throw here for Leviathan. There's deniability, delays here with the snake bite. Both of them pinned towards the back of the side. There's that first swing. Second shot coming through. John Cuny!
It's an absolute cinema!
I want it, they said. Let's go. Sentinels want it. Fans, let's see if they got it. It's going to be ultimate coming up for John Cutie if they can source some orbs.
Wait, John,
And they've
John,
pushed
you
a little
dropped
bit
the
of a
bulldog?
lower armor by here
Sure
for
you don't want to give that to
Leviathan.
Saucy and then you use the bulldog
This
again?
Trouble control sends taking it slow.
They do want to take it slow. They know the economy's somewhat broken here for Leviathan.
See, he throws at the stairs after he picks up the arm.
3 chances for the defensive sign, so they will go for the force buy around only the Sheriff of King.
Oh, but they're gonna fake it?
So you can see
Just take it and head back
left,
towards
they're
C?
feeling they do not rotate this much so
Yep.
far in the past few rounds, but already you have Calm going back and forth to the site. Now they're rotating Mazzino back out, back to a 1-2-2.
Oh, they're
Trying
going
to
towards
play reactive
B.
against Sentinels
Oh, they're gonna wrap.
Sentinels could bring this to 12.
They're gonna break it to the door.
Yeah, they're gonna break door and
Great
go towards B.
Information on pillars, seeing at least a few there.
Yeah.
Coming
Calm
up.
has the read.
Because of that, you're see Calm and also Mazzino grouping up here towards Baby Door. Trying to open door, trying to create a
Baby
diversion
door.
on the other end. Both players on the A side from Sentinels now getting ready to break
They have
that
such
door.
a read. They have 2 people here.
Boombot now to clear it up. There's that first blood. Instant trade. Calm waiting on the other end. Hit by the paranoia. Turns around on a reload.
If John killed him there, I would have been.
There could reload fast
I
enough.
would have been
Calm gets the
shook.
pick. Pawn to get information. It's not cleared once again. Such a tight space, but he finds so much room. Now Zels is trying to save the round for Sentinels.
Zels' time
A
to
2
go.
versus 3. Zels is swinging out here.
Oh, Zelsis wants it.
Aspas with the backstab.
Oh.
King gets that pick.
Tens?
It's all up to tens.
My goats, my
One
king.
smoke. Shrouded step, jump spot from Aspas. There's that first headshot.
My king.
Oh!
My king!
That shot was crazy!
Try to go aggressive or just break that util, wait it out. They'll wait it out.
Both the orb and the wall thrown, so if they want to come back, retake becomes that much easier, but they're holding. Making sure the pressure isn't anywhere they don't want it to be. Oh, that's a move up. You see the orb picked up. They're going to continue to press forward. Remember, it's the ultimate for Zelsis here as well, so that's 2 big ones. And they initiate on A.
King's there, hit,
Just hit.
by the paranoia, manages to fall back on time. Seas could not catch him. John Cutie watching the staircase.
2 towards backside.
Lockdown available as the orb got picked up.
No, he saw one.
Nightfall being thrown onto defense. Second trying to clear it up but gets information on 3.
Wait,
A lot of them are
the
getting
tens.
Nightfall.
Oh, tens!
Dude kills out with the
Wait,
vandal.
how
Lockdown
Tens get there?
in the front.
Tens ulted.
Did he-
Wait, he TP'd. He only TP'd.
TP'd, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 versus 4. Pick comes out. And a plant
He
also comes in.
TP'd. He must have double TP'd with the fatal.
Skirt under the lockdown.
Okay, yeah. Probably.
Oh, he single
Gonna be
TP.
tough here, but
The
Mazzino,
fuck?
he's able to at least get one. Trade it back. At least with some pop shots on Sentinels, but Mazzino's still alive. Looking to walk back in, has a paranoia, 1 HP, TP's across off the paranoia.
Okay. He barely got clipped by the nade because he was jumping backwards.
Walks in, decaying down.
1v3, there's no way.
We're OT in the first map. Let's go.
To make it work and bring us to OT. We are
That's
in.
crazy.
No operators around, and the C-mount fight continues.
Zekin trying to get across, avoids the Prowler.
Oh, Zekin!
There's a trade-off for 2 for 1, and inside the smoke bomb evens it out. Leviathan falling back.
2 for 2.
Jurt and Tex are still watching for that push towards B. They'll see nothing yet pivot towards the A site where Zelsis is set up here with the full cooking utility on the A site and the Odin.
I'm gonna stay together. Looking for Prowler. C's here. Do not have the ability to watch back now unless it's an alarm bot. They're just out of range as they start making their way forward.
Breakable's
Baby
not
door could be
broken.
broken, but it looks like John Cutie's not going to make that sound. They'll be rotating somewhere else. But they're playing it safe so they can all get here for the retake.
Oh,
No. Yeah, do not
They're
peek
They're going to
mid.
push. They're going to push.
Yeah. Behind the Prowler inside the site though.
1 for 1 again.
Got
2v2.
Plant now for Calm. Sentinels split across and looking to regroup towards the spawn. John Kuhn and Saucy. Lots of util in their hands as well. And they have deniability with the nanoswarms. Potential lineups here as Texas playing all the way back towards Rubble. The alarm bot is
Playing
going to be
nade
the
lineups?
first point of contact.
There's
There.
They
too
must.
much
They must.
Ooh, saw him.
Oh,
Oh,
they see one.
They know what Texas is playing, and they know he could potentially
But
be
they don't
playing
know
those
where Calm
lineups, so
is.
They have to move forward. There's the alarm bot. Calm with the off angle. Now tries to get the backstab contact. It works out, catching John Cutie off guard. Now the nightball comes out.
Oh my god.
Leviathan.
I think he's died 7 times in a row, actually.
Pillar. Pillars for Sentinels. Their B
paranoia
protocol
ready.
is strong take, but this is the strong site.
It's a jump spot. There's that paranoia on both ends. Calm is able to drop Saucy and also the spike just to slow down that push out
you
from
know what?
Sentinels.
Sassy for Aspas, I'll take
Spike
it.
knowledge means no one. On
I'm
the
late.
map
How's
is-
it going? It's
You just
going.
see
It's a
backing up
banger of a
inside
game,
little bit
Mel.
More to play it safe. Anchor points being held by 2 on C now. Heaven. Overside by Mazzino as Sentinels look to restructure. They could get a lot of info.
Oh, at the top of the dome. Calm just got spotted and King has to fight back. Another 1 for 1. Pink shells are trying to push on. And as mentioned, both of these teams not afraid to fight.
Oh my gosh.
2v2, second one away from an ult.
Oh, but he took the alarm bot away.
C-site with Mazzino. Sentinels will still
Yeah.
take their time to walking up.
They have Alt Orb.
Wait,
Still
there's
there.
some
Did
always
not
on
get
site.
picked up. This is going to be
That's-
showstopper.
I mean,
You don't
it's
want
already
to actually
showstopper
give your
if you
position
place.
away.
Do
Yeah.
they take it? Do they plant for it?
Got to move for a plan
it.
instead. You had
Easy.
to play the contact. Clearing out towards the tree. Also being
seconds
meticulous, clearing towards the back of the site, watching drop, seeing that util. And there's that showstopper now ready on the
Oh
opponent's
my
plan.
gosh. Where do they put it? What's the safest spot?
Tree.
You get your blast packs out.
Unless he opens door,
So Sentinels
wraps.
is going to let them walk into sight, even to get that first touch on Spike. And Zekin may just ult and hold it.
Yeah.
With John Cutie watching the angle, then they'll burst out.
You got an orb, you got snake bites on top of that. Showstopper is going to
There
be
it
the
is.
first one,
Just ult
the
and hold
first
it.
thing to delay, just to actually even take
He's
out
gonna
the
satchel
smoke
out and
Yep.
blast
away here
it,
from
surely.
Mazzino, who does have a second one
And
though.
ulti.
Door's about to open. Satchels towards the air and make
Just
sure that
kidding.
nobody's there. Snake bite coming in as the door opens. So that's one of them wasting towards the back doorway. A pinch attempted to be moved forward. Mazzino runs through the door. John Cutie trades it right back though.
John again.
Tap on that spike. There's not enough time.
Oh,
GG.
and John
GG.
does it again! He does it again!
Nice.
John with a very fast play, and then times it out.
Oh,
C-Mount control is on.
And 3 players this time, 1 TP on the top. That was
jumped off.
10 sorry
We're
to
gonna
start.
see his name.
Yeah.
Just to
Yeah,
see if there
we're
was going to be
gonna
more
see his
pressure from Leviathan out that area. Stalemate, players rotating back, leaning up and scaling towards the A side. There will be utility that's going to stuff them out. Alarm bot spotted, and they'll play just outside of it here for
This
Leviathan.
is the equivalent of sitting in front of the Cypher trap, waiting for somebody to peek. They're ready for SEN even to do a jump peek, as they are that far up. I don't know if Celsius heard anything in A just yet. He's still kind of moving back and forth.
maybe C9's a good
Like
team,
he
though.
wants to get some knowledge or even pop the door to be a little
Yeah.
scary, but man, there's
Oxy
about
and
to be a
friends.
party on that side of the map, and Sentinels
Oxy and
only
Co.
have the 2.
And the call from Sentinels after that info is to rotate towards C. So all of Leviathan looking to group up, and they're
Why
just
are
storming
they
as a
going
group with the
C?
alarm bot. Zel's is forced to fall back. Satchel comes across, and he's out in the open. In a one and done. Hit by the pain shells.
Nice.
Gets dropped. Now John Cutie has to hold alone. Gets hit by the C's.
Seconds left.
And also gets dispatched here by Aspas.
So much util coming in, they can't decide what to shoot at or where to shoot.
Aspas also moving forward.
Oh.
Second made too much noise. Showstopper ready. This
They
does some
missed
damage on
him.
Saucy though, but he's pinned. Really nothing that Sentinels could really do outside of this paranoia. And a flawless
Not even
round
close.
for Leviathan,
Why
rather.
did they go back?
And both of these teams, Sentinels and Leviathan, continue to have...
They're just gonna smoke it out, maybe get a haunt through to detect what is pushed.
Bring them down.
Little prowler status. And yeah, they back off so much quicker.
Ken's doing a little bit of a Mazzino play there from TPing backwards on the boxes.
Yeah.
Although you're getting good information here, Comtris throughout the prowler. Got contact in the front. Door now gets opened up. No paranoia being thrown here by Mazzino. Still, Aspas is going to rotate across, though, to support Com.
Bomb buddy out.
Boombot out. Instantly gets shot down, trying to get a wall bang. It's a stalemate once again. Sentinels are pulling back.
Big A main control, right, or rubble control right now. That reclear is going to be very difficult because they want to use their next util for sight, not just to clear a position outside of a site. So we're getting C here. It's going to be the most effective for the utility Sentinels has left, and it's a bit of a read with that rubble push for LEV.
They have the perfect read, right? Because of that rubble push, and they hear the first piece of util, nobody's really engaged back on that side. Too late to rotate towards A. So we're close range battles now. A beautiful TP by Mazzino. Tang comes in. Last pass trying to fight back towards the waterfall. Answers back with one.
But they
C site is now open for Sentinels to plant.
It sees 3, but they
Util,
got only 1?
No, just the Viper's bites coming out. Doesn't hit anybody just yet.
King already moved inside though. There's that second snake bite. Door also being open. Spotted and stopped.
Oh god,
by John
man.
Cutie. King is now alone. Up against Tens on a 1v1 at least to start. Manages to find safety, find some cover, smoke up as well, and play with his teammate. There's that contact.
Oh my, who's gonna win on defense first?
A little bit like the start on EG where there was not a groove. Seemed like he was able to focus on that and shake it off here for the first game of the week.
Bring them down.
And where else
I
will
hear
they go?
multiple C.
I have the spike.
Still, C mount.
Oh,
Like
is
there's
it a
no
5-man
sand
B
that
main?
everybody has to guard.
There's no
Now the
way.
B push,
5-man
not
B
too
main
many
is what we're
here in overtime,
cooking?
If any that we've seen.
There
This
is
was a
no
round
way
where
it's 5-man.
John Cutie
It
was
is
able to
5-man
clutch.
B.
They have come away with wins here.
Looks like they have metal detectors too, because they realized that nobody was fighting towards the C side anymore. Perfect rotate towards B. Paint shells to deny. Com cannot get a plant yet.
Out of charge.
But all of Leviathan are still holding inside.
Good leg.
Plant will be successful this time around.
It worked.
Utility being thrown by Tex on a post plant. Again, a tie game here in round number 29 in this first map of the series. And Sentinels are just trying to find the right timing.
And you got to be telling me they don't expect the paranoia from Tens to come through this door. It's been almost every time.
But it's going into sight.
He might actually choose sight. If he makes it to switch, it usually goes through door. Gonna go ahead and smoke off one side, so he only gets a few members to be seen
Oh,
here.
Tens?
Players are stuck towards the back. Now he runs in.
Oh, 10! Oh, he ran out of bullets.
Second is still there though.
Oh, and there's the first
my
defense of
God.
round 1.
Leviathan with the slip there to have
Oh, no.
And then he ran. If he had more bullets, there was more kills for sure.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Thankfully, there's less bullets. About Tens is just gonna go on multi-kills non-stop. But back in the server. Sentinels in the lead.
All right, well, Sen won the defense round. Can they close it out?
Zelsis sees the aggression coming out from
Zelsis
front B.
is...
Trying to fight back against
Zelsis is
both
in
players,
trouble.
Com and Aspas.
It's a little bit. Oh, God.
Sentinels pushing
Wait, they
out
backed up,
towards
though.
the A side. So there's two players out on the defensive there. But Tens just got
Ooh.
caught coming out of his shrouded step.
Well,
But John Cutie stuck behind.
They're
He's
all
at
going
the stair
heaven.
'cause he
Oh,
hears the
they can make the
rotate.
call to go
This is
B
an
now.
opportunity to bring baby door and move towards B for a plant, and they'll do so.
Oh, it's so
Slowly
good.
moving through. A little bit of a lurk on stairs right now.
Oh,
by
look at
John Cutie
John.
to
He's
separate
so
this
pushed for this.
entire squad of
But
Lev,
Mazzino's
whether it's
positioning
one
is
or
also
two,
good.
Still gonna stall them out.
Oh, it doesn't clear.
Everybody quiet.
Two kills for him.
John!
Second is there. 2 versus 2, second and Saucy. Spike planted. No delays as Zelsis has fallen. Paranoia being thrown out on the defense. Aspas trying to fight against second. Superstar against Superstar. Now deciding to push back and defend his teammate. Defusing the spike. There's that
Oh, they're sticking it though.
back on the other.
Oh no.
Seconds with the sprays.
Oh, we're going again. We're going again.
These kills.
Here we go. We are back in. It doesn't matter. 2 rounds now taken from that defensive side. We're back to a bit of our seam mound fight, but still, Lev's a little more patient on it this time.
Oh, they used
Sentinels look
Paranoia
to
already.
gain that ground. This root push on A, though, is gaining some serious ground without being seen just yet. Oh, they're making noise right away, actually, at A.
Zelsis is looking to fight it with the Odin.
Going
Nanoswarm to delay. Burb and no kills. We stay hot now for Leviathan. Backpedaling once again towards the spawn in. Again, same type of strat, leaving King.
One towards B.
Just lurking around now.
Sentinel's just taking up the same defensive position everywhere. Tens is already pushed out here. A little bit of info. He can get out safely, drop back, teleport into C. And he'll have his Paranoia through door here. Second should be able to just peek out as the smoke pops and C1 to know they're coming. Doesn't even look, actually. Just goes for the nade delay.
Pre-fired shots, and now the plant is not for long B.
Second's positioning is actually really good. So is Aspas's though. No way, he does it again, man.
He understands there's still that lurk from King. So it comes down to the smoke.
What the fuck?
Tens versus Mazzino. Spotted, forced to fall back. Hit by
Paranoia? Ace.
Oh my.
Ace.
Oh, then they don't know.
The backstab there to a 1v1. Snake bite. Tens trying to find the timing. King staying tucked in. Tang!
Oh!
Bro!
Are back at that point.
Now Lev's on defense.
And Sentinels wants to move quick.
We're already here.
Paranoia towards tree.
Oh!
Alarm bot now still up around that smoke.
Tens dead.
Reliability. There's
Second.
delay here with the snake bites towards the A side, but second he made it through. He has a chance now to play towards the staircase, but look at this push. Oh, this is going to be bad.
They're flying.
Zelsis thinks he has a timing.
They're flying.
Oh, thankfully, here Saucy stays behind. Here's the footsteps. There's that first.
Oh, Saucy.
Oh, okay.
And now they know they have C.
Run C.
Yeah.
Run C, yeah.
Zelsis has full control.
Once in
Wow.
this OT, have we really had a
As long
push
as
like that?
Zelsis
And it's
doesn't
called
die
the
here.
one time they turn
No, he
for
gets
the
King.
Sentinels get
Oh
the
my, what is
We
happening?
go again.
here. This is going to be an easy plan. It's all up to
Oh
Mazzino.
my
And I
God.
think they're going to quiet him down quite soon.
Leslie comes up huge, but with this plan and
1v4, no way.
Alarm bot. Yep.
I'm not about to watch a 100-3 situation
All eyes
here.
on spawn.
Can't stay quiet anymore. He's gonna stay
Oh,
quiet though as he
Ted.
gets hit by the
Small
nightfall.
leads.
Pain shells now more
They
delayed.
did.
You definitely know here at
Yeah,
this point.
yeah, this might be a little bit
You know,
Joker of a
Molly,
round. This might be a little bit Joker of a round.
Bam. Okay.
You mentioned there 39 kills for Ospots. We mentioned the record that he was holding, or now he holds. The
Yeah,
record was
now
35
holds.
before, and now he has 39 in one single match.
Surely one of these rounds, Mazzino's actually going to TP into the smoke.
We go, the more it's gonna be difficult.
He's been doing the same thing
This record.
literally every single
The
OT
Leviathan
round.
in round number 33.
Yeah.
A bit of util being used
If
towards
he
the C
depends
set
on the
again.
smoke,
It's
though, it could be actually
almost like a broken record, but it's a favorite song that we have on repeat.
Yeah. This is one of the most quiet rounds of the entirety of OTs that we have. The contact play to A has been happening, but no show C, no show B here to start. Your first acknowledgement is going to be that door opening, and 3 stack that site for Sentinels.
But Tens is staying.
Once they break that door,
Are they going to open door?
delays here with the Nanoswarm. Sati able to score first though towards that A side. Another spray towards the staircase to drop Calm. That's less util to help Aspa, so he's going to have to do it alone. Walking inside the B side, but there's a lot of push and pull here on both ends. Prowler being thrown on a
good B call.
defense. Doesn't spot any opposition close here towards the A side. Now Sentinels will have to choose to play the retake. As the plant now comes in.
Taking with no nade.
Really nice bit of macro there by
Paranoia.
Lev.
No
Playing that
mollies.
baby door, playing text to push the
He's in
site.
per-
The shot towards Tens.
Oh.
They know they've done a bunch of damage.
That's actually so good. That actually gets some
Perfect
info.
line here to flash towards the B side.
Yeah.
They're waiting for the timing.
It
on
pushes
it.
off their
King
one
continues to
util.
push and lurk. Drops Zelsis on a rotation.
Allows them to fight back.
There's that ping, there's that paranoia. It's gonna hit 2 of them. Text
Fine,
still playing the
fine.
angle up towards heaven. And
Oh
he's
my
killed.
goodness.
God.
Again, answer.
Oh.
Their attack.
Aspas is at 40.
Such a good push, Lev off defensive positioning.
And that's a great call because Sentinels are known with these protocols for the retakes. You're not giving them a chance
They
to
don't set
set
up.
up. But when it comes down to fighting, Sentinels are also very good at that, since we're seeing such a back and forth battle here on the attack half of both of these teams. In this overtime, round number 34, door being open, and this time Sentinels, they want to change a little bit here.
Sentinels is 5 towards C.
Tang's looking to paranoid off the contact, and that is going to push Benzino back inside the C site.
Feels like forever since we've been at C. They head back. The fight wasn't as grand as before, so a bit more util here for both teams to be able to make a retake or a site take happen. Checking all the corners. And they push out without cross-map control. They're actually just activating and pulling down the Viper gas at A, so they may have a bit back as John Cutie presents with the team towards that side of the map, leaving Zekken as a bit of a lurker here.
But they're going towards A, which is the KJ.
Take on this and walk it back up.
Okay.
KJ
KJ solo is much better.
Leviathan have a perfect read right now, keeping 2 players inside the A site. Tex with full util, King again.
Here's the audio.
A nuisance towards the tree. Snake bite to slow down, 20 seconds left. You know
Are they gonna clear tree?
And as they make the noise, they break
have
the
to.
noise and actually break the door.
Oh, they went B.
Oh.
They flipped it.
Here with 13 seconds left, but there's no util to stop them for the plant.
Well, they're so smart.
You have
5
lockdown
versus
now.
5 post plant.
Really nice job.
Wait, this was actually genius. Wait, they're gonna stall so much time now. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
He missed the nade.
Oh my god.
And the paranoia was used already earlier on.
Did he miss or did the nade get stuck on the...
Maybe it didn't bounce properly.
Yeah.
At least sees the C's in the front.
They stalled so much time.
Swing out, Tens trying to get one. Will be able to do so, but Aspas fights towards the back lines.
Oh.
Players are falling down. John Cutie and Celsius once again. 2 versus 3. Tap on that spike. Where's the lineup? He gets
They
picked.
lost.
And now
Wait,
it's halfway,
no.
though, with the defense.
Oh.
Will he stick it again?
No way!
Private play.
Incredible rounds right now.
What?
Here we go.
Instantly in this round. Alarm bot now spotted in front of C. On our side here inside the game.
Where are the SEN and LEV fans holding each other? Maybe they're friends.
Pressure continuing for both of these teams. For both.
They're just on the roller coaster together, you
So
know?
far as Leviathan
Yeah.
looking to hit towards the C site. 4 players grouped together. 1 late lurk.
Ooh, Celsius, whoa, relax.
Whoa,
And that's the game plan. Keeping them towards C.
Playing with fire.
To play. A great spot here from Rebel.
Do they insert? I thought they were going to leave King for a moment, but he actually plays a bit of a safer spot here, and they're going to want to come back after a hard hit here at A. They're going to try to get a good fake in. A frag may bring the spike over, but right now,
Dude, if I was Tens, I would have been so lost there.
It's a double pump.
The two
They are
walls.
backing up, though.
So realize that Rebel is open now. They're all grouping up.
Yeah, they're going to take it.
30 seconds left. You can work the map still.
They haven't done anything. It's 30
Try to
seconds.
break that baby door towards B.
They're hitting A.
And if you're looking at
They're gonna
it,
hit A.
it's going to be a low
Yeah.
on the A side.
Are you sure? Or is it going to be B? Huh?
If they go B, they're going straight into Zekken.
Door gets broken. Zekken stays back. Paranoid trying to slow down as much as he could. 20 seconds left. The
where?
satchel's moving inside.
Martinez still has
Tens trying to do
Paranoia,
as
then.
much as he can towards the back of the site.
Oh, no.
Now the first contact.
Tens?
That's-
Oh.
Instantly traded
The
out.
one.
12 seconds left in Aspas. A nuisance at this spot here at the top of A Heaven.
That's just because one, it's, I think,
Heaven
over.
is still...
He saw Aspas.
Doing a little bit of Leviathan here. 3 players grouped up towards the
Yep,
staircases.
he has ult
Does
now.
not matter.
Rotate. Smokes are being thrown. The
Yeah.
push to engagement. Second with the first blood. The off angle coming out from Leviathan.
Ay, ay, ay.
John Cutie stays alive for a bit. But now you can definitely see here, going to be difficult for John Cutie to get inside the site and to try to get the defuse. Wall after wall, smoke after smoke.
He's going to hit 50
And
at
as
this
it comes
rate.
down, Aspas gets another one.
What is happening?
Game right now for these takes, these holds. We're hardly seeing this C-mount pressure anymore because of the safety that's required in these rounds because they're coming down to the wire. 4-1 to start off round 36 here for Sentinels on attack to bring themselves back in for another OT.
This is, oh, they're being
Oh, this
aggressive
is bad
time.
for John.
Orb here on the C side. Celsius is the one that picks it up. John Cutie, though, is going to get hurt. They just heard him jump spot. He does get the lineup. The snake bite on the ground, and he pushes Leviathan back. Pain shell, snake bite. He avoids all of it.
Yo.
And that will now engage Sentinels towards the C
Oh.
side. And as he
Oh,
gets picked up
John
by
tried to
Aspas.
get out.
There's still util to delay. Big paranoia out for the attack.
He missed the satchel.
Stays alive towards the back of the site. His teammate has fallen down.
There's no way.
Buying some
This
time
is
as
how
much
they
as he can.
lose.
Comes on the rotate. Wins another fight against Saucy.
Casino.
Util now being
That's
thrown.
how they lose.
Both from Tens and Celsius trying to keep things alive.
Missing a satchel.
Nanoswarm trying to push him back towards the pillar. But they have a 2 versus 4 now. All of them grouped up, back towards the spawn.
That's a bad angle, okay.
This might be
Uh-oh.
a showstopper out. Aquas does not connect. Celsius trying to stay alive. Swarm down.
That's how this ends.
Way they play this
Run
map,
over.
how organized it is. We'll set it up when it happens. It is terrifying. You got blinds going high. You got blinds hitting the ceiling sometimes with the gecko. Yeah, they are throwing them to break your crosshair for multiple rounds. Ghosts across the board. We expect to get some big peaks out here. It's just going to be a quick cascade up. A lot of mid control by Sentinels as they want map control right away.
It's a 3-2 split to start things off on the attack for Leviathan.
John
QT
QT.
was pushing down, actually with a triple push down mid to stop that split. At least the plant will go down now from Azino. First contact was second towards that green side, dashed away, and then is waiting for his teammates to move in together with him to retake the site. Right there. As Mazzino's waiting, High Tide now falls down. 2 players greeting him from the snowman. Goes with another cascade, drop from above, still gets 1 before he falls. But it's up to King and Calm, made that only Calm. Long range with the LEV Classic. Turret, wingman, shot dart. Looking for the right clicks. Not gonna happen. Celsius has his own word with his own classic, and Sentinels win the pistol.
Behind the Red Bull fridge.
Oh, yeah.
Lash utility onto LEV each time. You see what they have for defense. It's up to LEV to break those defensive lines. Spike down for the second one as they just do a little walking around to gain info. And that's a good shot to start them off. Not a gun they can grab, but a good start nonetheless.
And Zekin answering back with the Guardian as his teammate fell down, throwing to Dizzy for info. Well, at least they took down some heavy firepower with Ospas falling, but Comwell be able to salvage that Sheriff, and they'll work together now. This whole time on this A side, Tex was waiting with this turret to see if there's any aggression coming out from Sentinels. Nothing there. They cross freely. I mean, they cross even not using any type of util on that side, just gambling it for Leviathan, and thankfully nobody was watching that cross. So they have a chance to walk together now towards the A site.
Slowly moving in. Good contact play, actually, not even giving up any of this dart info so they can use it for when Sentinels wants to crush back in.
Oh.
Now we'll see Sentinels goes for a protocol retake. They usually leave 10s towards screen, and 3 will walk up towards the ramp so they can get a high entry back into the site here.
Tom gets a lot of information from his position. Here's the footsteps on the rotate, trying to find the angle with the Sheriff.
Oh boy.
A lucky Sheriff so far to get a 3rd kill in the round.
Oh, they
The
eco?
first kill being Ospas with that Sheriff. Now John Cuty's alone. Chance for Leviathan to get an eco.
Nah, John
As he
cuts his
swings out the
teeth.
crossfire setup, King gets the backstab, and a Thrifty comes out from Leviathan. It is right now for Sentinels to lose that Thrifty against Leviathan, right? They have to go with Hash Shield Buys. If they lose this round here, they have to go back into an eco or a half buy. Meanwhile, here on the other end for Leviathan, they could start adding a little bit more ults here behind this Reckoning, forming plants, forming orbs, and this protocol that they currently have on how they hit towards the site. So far, they have an opportunity to have continuous free plants here towards A.
They get themselves in. Pretty easy to boot. We're going to have the full team of SEN to get back on this one. Reckoning just after to prevent that, so delaying a little bit more time. Extra nice there. And Sentinels are going to set up 3-2 split.
And Comster's ready for a recon dart too as they try to engage and enter for Sentinels, but there is that nice Dizzy and Flash coming in. 2nd and 10, swarming back in
so
the site.
good.
Tex is now alone. Nanoswarm to try to delay. He's up by putts. He's spotted by Sassy and popped.
Wow, that was so well played.
Will get the assist
Oh,
for the
little
defuse.
bro.
Good retake.
We talked
A
about
little bit of low armor on that, as a few members did go down, but yeah, they're much more comfortable pushing up. LEV denying this orb control every time, but they haven't had to deal with pipes just yet. Good info from Ten's knife.
and great deniability too from hitting that knife because Calm cannot get a ping with the Hunter's Fury combination. That's also going to slow down the pacing from Leviathan. Will they choose to fall back or re-hit the sign in? Seems to be the latter here, as already the spikes moving forward. That's Mazzino, the one carrying on his back. Cascade now blocking out the sights of Sentinels, seeing any crossover. And it's a plant for long, so they could use the Hunter's Fury. That's why Com's staying all the way back now on the pulse plant. Last resort. This is difficult now because Sentinels cannot really flank across, so they have to start moving quick now in the site.
And not enough coverage on that wall. Aspas couldn't go forward, so they're forced to now wait for the retake. Com
25, 23.
Kind of an up-the-gut Hunter's Fury to delay that entrance into the site, but doesn't stop Sen.
That's going to be difficult now because there's that double flash and everybody's getting picked off. There's some delays happening. Updraft, Aspas trying to fall back. They're getting denied for the diffuser halfway. Now Zekin has to stick it. More util coming through. Aspas trying to stay alive. Tex gets the pick with the second one.
Oh my god.
John and Celso make that only the IGL, but there's no time.
What even happened that round?
That's what they needed to do there for Sentinels to move a little bit more quickly.
Won the round.
If not, they were
Hello.
Yeah, it's actually just five-man retakes every single round.
Where everything at A is meant to delay. A lot of safety from the defense at B. Zekin can get out. They can reset.
And I wouldn't have seen
It's up
tens
to
though.
LEV now. Just identify that this is the way that Sen wants to play, and it completely goes to a retake. So Leviathan's goal to getting a lot of rounds on Lotus was to dismantle a few members of Sen first, and look how safe they're playing. How easy it's to get a first blood here before you're even planting. It is not.
And it's simple here for Sentinels. Default that they have on a
Wait, how did he get up here?
First contact will be
Oh,
Zekin on
updrafting.
top of yellow, always
make it
taking a
from,
spot. They have an alarm bot watching
right?
kitchen and mid, so they can focus a lot of those
gonna make
defensive
some
players out towards the A
C.
side. And at that minute mark, we're hitting the mid-round point. You're seeing the pivot from the spike carry moving outside towards A. So they have the perfect numbers at least to try to fight back in a beautiful first blood to start things off on that mid lurk. So King falls. Cascade now. Engagement initiation out of Leviathan. A 1-for-1 as
Aspas, oh no.
Nice headshot there onto John Cutie. Back
He's doing the thing again. He's doing the thing again.
Zekin and Zelsis looking to retake, and
Another
Zekin was still a little bit
30
too far away, waiting for the confirmation of the spike getting planted. Mazzino trying to push forward to fight. You hear the null command coming out from tens. Flashes, players are low, and players are
My
falling
God.
down.
Oh,
And Zelsis is low
this
HP.
guy.
He's activated.
With the high tied up now.
Okay.
The round will come in for Leviathan.
Oh
as
shoot,
they
I didn't do
have
Gamba.
a nice anchor hold, a nice post plant.
To go towards the right side. The Thrifty within this second map really putting a wrench in what Sentinel's momentum could have been.
Agreed.
And Leviathan are working off that very happily. Push up. Double flank watch here, actually.
They're gonna go
And they
fast.
have thrown the wall up on B just as a bit of distraction, keeping Zekin looking there from yellow.
And you still have
Yeah,
pretty
nice
decent
info.
utility for Sentinels right now to delay towards the A side because the pit was available for King here. There was a way he could have moved up and to do that type of pit for jail. But instead, King is moving back with Tex. They're trying to rework the map. Both of them moving up towards Tube. Saucy is the one waiting now as a turret on Boiler spots one player trying to cross over. Leviathan now regrouping to go for another 5-player hit.
They're going 5-man A again. Running back.
Slow orb. Sentinels in the same mirrored
It's
positions
working.
as before. I should say the same
No, it's
positions,
not.
rather. And they are ready
they
with
see the-
util.
Alarm bot.
Interesting spot for tens there. Could get caught out in a second, but it looks like he's playing safe knowing the wall's coming up.
And a knife
Aspas
actually
is
did
taking so
delay,
much space.
So no snake bites to be thrown towards screens. Tens gets the opener onto Com. But again, Aspas, he's the one
Pushing.
disrespecting his own walls, pushing
Oh!
dashes away.
What a shot!
Guy.
But yo, chill!
This guy.
He could go wherever he wants to go here.
That's an incredible round to watch, especially as Aspas comes around and takes
another
down
save?
tens, because that's
It's a
10
save. It's
saying,
100% a
okay,
save.
everybody wants to
Put that out.
see what they have on these replays.
Did he just immediately swap?
Send him to the graveyard if you could.
Oh. Still looking at A. They venture into mid last round to give Sen something else to think about. But again, orb control here. Sen can't farm. Leviathan take
I think
space
Aspas is on a
up the
mission.
pipes.
The small change, though, is that Saucy moved over towards the A side with Zekin.
Yeah.
So maybe they do want to try to start fighting back with counter
Do
util.
not get fired.
But he's leaning out, jiggling out towards the screens. Just got spotted by
Needs a
Aspas,
raise,
forced to fall
actually.
back. And that pivot and that change in terms of the positioning here might give Leviathan an idea that they might not have the Viper over there to help out with them on the defense for Sentinels. Owl Joel to try to clear out some space, but actually, Tens is still able to hold the top of the A tower because it didn't spot him. Leviathan are deciding to fall back, leaving a spike. They're going into a 2-1-2 default with a minute left, so expect a last second late plant. Need some hero plays to come out here with the final seconds of the round.
It's messing with Util, trying to get Sentinels dislodged from their current positions. And with that spike down, it's going to be another full W towards A here.
Five-man A again. Here we go.
Job of rotating out the sights. Remember, still decently comfortable for Sentinels to leave them open. Because the info would come from the back of the site anyways here as Lev hit. So this is almost normal. Coming in here. Just a little bit more time Sen has to rotate.
Took a minute, 10 seconds. Right now for Leviathan to finish where they started. Same type of util coming out for Plant. Planet now at Jenny and not towards the A tower for long range position in a fight here from Vels. But the same thing happens. Reckoning was at the ready. Aspas on the top of the screens drops 10s. As that gets a timing for Saucy to push out though to get 2 of his own. Second now pushing forward. Calm now picked up by Saucy as they pin across. Texas solo. Yeah. Nice round in the end. Zekin wins that fight. Wingman with another assist. The Sentinels, a much needed third round, finally scores one.
Look. All right. We have been conditioned, even as watchers, to think it's going A again.
It's not going A.
It's going to be B. And Sentinels look like they're actually reading this very quick. This is the first bit of wall and aggression they've really seen.
They're rotating back to A. Never mind.
Since round 1. The spike still going towards A. Their turret holds what would have been a push.
But they're probably gonna have one lurk.
They have not seen Sen push, so while being careful about this.
Yeah, probably 2.
Safe space as the rotation comes back.
That's the thing, they have to be careful because at the beginning of the round,
I think they could just keep one lurk.
So Leviathan, they have to re-clear, but they're actually re-clearing with contact. Com does not have the Al drone to work with, so they're just walking up. And for Sentinels, it seems like you only see one player anchoring towards the A side. It's Zelsis. Yes, the alarm bot gets picked, but the idea is for him to stay back so that they can potentially once again do the lockdown play that they're good for. She uses it right away.
Oh my goodness.
Passes on screens again.
Anything
that's spam.
Oh! Oh, he's...
Mazzino stepping up. Absolutely should have been prevented by Sentinels on this round. All 3 members are back. He's just on a mission right now. 18 HP. He's going to stay in the fight. Give it all he can as the team goes for the post plant again.
How crazy
I think it's a save angle again.
They run through high tides with no flashes on the attack for Leviathan, yet still getting these picks.
The positioning that they're gaining in the early part of the map, I think is one, obviously helping Lev. But Sen is suffering from how far they're playing outside sight.
It's not even worth
if you're
it.
going to have 2 people at your screens every time you are approaching again, you're not going to...
Both extremities after.
I'll say pretty convincingly, to be honest.
It's been a very slow ult game.
Yeah.
Yes, we have not seen rounds being swung here and there. The lockdowns
besides that one scary round, they played really well.
The loudest and biggest on the screen, but
they could be one of the top
really
teams.
swaying the gameplay.
I think there's like what 2 ults that came out from Sentinel so far from that lockdown and a Blade Storm. Even on the other end though, 2 reckonings from Leviathan, 1 Hunter's Fury, but Blade Storm from Aspas, of course. But in the end, it's just some really nice fundamental protocol plays from Leviathan on capitalizing and closing in on these rounds on how they're just
did you join this?
executing behind all these walls that are being
I clicked join stream on Discord thinking it was Twitch.
Backstab? No. Turret for turret up here.
Window fight?
I didn't hear it because I don't have the...
Will get spotted
because I'm in streamer mode, you can't hear someone. I can't hear someone join.
This is okay here. John Cuty's just running around and it's okay. He's trying to bait that out, right? He's walking back already. There is that plant coming through. Aspas somehow gets the pick onto Zekin towards that B site. He hears 2, 3 players rotate out towards Kitchen, and he doesn't care about the turret. Swings before. They don't check it. He gets that first pick. And there's that fight against Celsius very soon. Who wins it? Mazzino now inside the site. 3 versus 3, and the other 2 players of Leviathan are playing long range. Inside the site has fallen. Now long range is Aspas. Hit by a fragment. Double swing after. Beautiful protocols there.
That was ballsy, I won't lie.
Up to Com. 1 shock dart available. There's that first pick. Shock darted after, but gets picked right away by 10. So scores 3 in the round.
That was kind of ballsy, I won't lie.
Yeah.
And despite that, the score
Ice cold.
4-6. We're mentioning how Leviathan were doing so good.
And that KO ult and Thrash for Gecko. You can make a lot more choices as you're getting back in.
It's actually crazy that 10 rounds were played, and 9 of them were diffuses and spikes going on. So we're definitely playing the long game now for both of these teams. First contact this time around. Zekin was trying not to allow Leviathan to get a plant. Couldn't get a pick, and now you have a chance to get a lockdown for Tex.
This should be a pretty clean round to set up. They're going to go ahead and actually block off towards spawn. So once they get these smokes down the Viper wall up, you're going to see the Sova dart go past after they get rid of this Thrash.
Oh, Sova's down. Though. So that's calm with the spike. That's going to delay even more, allowing the fight to happen here. Sentinel's trying to fight back all the way from the spawn. All the ults are down. Celsius leave up against that pick there onto King. Plant finally coming down until Texas trying to fight back. Calm now, solo after the Plant. Wonder where
Okay.
And Sentinels end up having a clean fight on the B side.
Please God, no OT.
The amount of util and ults that were being thrown. Slight hope now for Sentinels to tie it up to a 6-6 in Leviathan. Going back to the tried and true. This time a Cascade, though, blocking pipes to give Aspas position in that area. Maybe even a dash on top of the screens will get delayed after that knife that was thrown by Tens.
Finally, we get them going back to A. Those 2 rounds may be in their own head after the Kaplan timeout, but no, Lev go back to A where it was working.
Defensive pit, a spray. It works out at least for a 1-for-1. And
He barely missed John there.
And not John Cutie. So the pit is still up. Yet the plant still comes down on the A side for the A tower. As Leviathan are playing outside of the site now.
2 mollies, 2 shock darts, Hunter's Fury. This is all but secured here by Lev, right? That's the question.
I mean, with the Hunter's Fury,
you have to expect.
There's that tap, wall comes up. He's going to try to get it halfway.
Got a half.
And then it contacts. Calm gets the kill. Tex fights onto Zelsis. John Cutie's alone. Sticking on that spike again, dropping down. Here's the shots, trying to get the spray across, but should be all.
Yeah.
Now Spotty here running inside. Mazina closes the gap, closes the
5-7,
and allows Leviathan to end the half 7-5.
What's the?
During an overtime.
That's an insane stat.
For some early control on the A side until that nice spot. Aspas, who misses those shots.
Trying to go up for a frag. We'll see how this pistol round works out. Might have been wanting a happy birthday for a Sentinels win.
Aspas, hell no, get out of here.
They push towards B. Sentinels are going to have power in numbers here with just a bit of a flank watch, a little bit of a lurk from Zelsis. It's going to be quite late. I wonder if they just head back here. They're still pretty far from being pushed up as they're held back by this one wing.
Late to be
3 members of left just on the other
Go
side.
for it, Jin. What's stopping you?
Knowledge of 2 controllers here. Let's go to the other side where there aren't as many walls.
Basically has 30+ kills every 3rd map.
Beginning of the round.
Yep.
This is the difficult part though, because the turret was watching mid the whole time, so really they're walking into the unknown back towards the A site. Contact, trade.
He might just be pretty good at the video game.
Move forward. Aspas is still there. Recon dart though, that's gonna give out their position. Yet they don't really want to accelerate yet.
30 seconds.
They're gonna have such little time for this slight hit.
There's
Tens missed.
Aspas is gonna get ready. Dash available, picks it up,
very hard to
10
do.
HP and falls down. Site is now open.
Wait,
John is still on B?
Here. Shark darts available for Calm. Gets the first one out. Sassy with the wingman plant, and we'll get
He
it.
hit the first one silently. He couldn't do the second one.
5 versus 5 here. Aspas is low on HP, so is Tens. All of them playing just around that spike for Sentinels. As they want to play in front of those walls that are thrown by Messina. There's the attempt of a retake for Leviathan. Denied by Sentinels so far.
Second! Okay.
Sentinels win the pistol.
Second just wrecking right now. These last round. Let's see if they can get themselves into the action here. Tens is on a stinger as they're going for this bonus. But that's never really stopped them before. Good damage on Calm to start. And they pretty much put all their eggs in one basket here for A with the turret watching behind. SEN want this.
He just saw where it landed and
so double flash to allow Sentinels to get a blind pick. And also a plant coming out from the wingman at the same spot. Trying to engage, pushing outside the balcony. Another nice flash.
Maybe we're not headed for no team. Maybe we're just heading for a Sentinel stuff.
This becomes a nice little bonus round for Sentinels.
Spike planted.
Meanwhile, what Sentinels has for this composition so far as they take the lead in the second map. Leviathan though, and
yellow?
a quasi-buy around the 2 rifles that they save. Mentioned that Thrash that was available for Sassy. Clear out towards yellow, but not really towards the back of the site yet.
Yeah. And look at that. Go out, protect the Thrash. Thrash will be picked up, used again here in a little bit. This is going to put quite a bit of focus for them onto yellow. If they can't disperse before the retake comes in, this could be a problem.
Singer killed.
What?
inside the tubes, does get the pick onto Zekin. Owl drone from Calm does spot Tens. Snake bite to try to keep them at bay.
They're gonna push him out here.
And it's a snake bite shock dart combo, but does not land any shots. Meanwhile, it pushed them back towards the high tide that was thrown up by Mazzino, though. There comes that tap on that spike, the second crash, but there's the push from King. Sticker, though, runs out of bullets.
Is it a thrifty?
Calm's trying to stick it. Celsius does get the
Oh
pick,
god,
and then answers back.
it's a
Now
thrifty.
There's only one player left, it's John Cutie, trying to stay alive, but they're
Oh
swarming him against
god.
him. He falls, they get the defuse, and Leviathan tie up the game.
Box and B too. If you're at Snowman in the back, you can peek over the yellow railing. So many little trick shots he can hit.
Oh, Aspas.
With a second kill. No trade opportunities, but Mazzino is trying to do the same and try to avenge his fallen comrades, but unfortunately, it's Sentinels pulling back and instantly rotating towards B.
So
He has 15
interesting.
after this
Sentinels
round,
call
too.
that, make the play too. All on Zelsa's shoulders. Now they go for the B plant. They're gonna meet a little bit of util delay here, but it shouldn't be anything they can't get through.
Oh, King just spotted one person towards yellow.
Uber delay.
Down
here.
SS,
Yeah,
cuts
over time
to
though,
the
wait for
other.
gas to come back up.
Exactly. Alarm bot's still there too. Right at the feet from Tex. Tinker throws snake bites long range. Once the alarm bot goes off. Unfortunately though, because of a knife,
Oh, he.
can't really sound the alarm, so it allows your Sentinels to run around this B site and drop the players of Leviathan.
The snowman doesn't have a
They're gonna
name.
Swarm you as soon as
I
they figure out
see.
where you are. So it has to be a stop before they get the
see.
site. Or LEV is going to have problems.
And that's one thing that they're currently doing too, right? Guys, they're not really using that Dizzy to throw forward position, so this is a great opportunity for Aspas to play on the top of Jenny and watch that line. So Zelsis, there you go. First time they pull it out. Fake.
Round
Fake
win.
news.
I mean, yeah.
Fake news.
Huh?
News.
Second though, answers back.
What?
The round will be won
God.
later on here as we have a 4-on-4 situation. KO all being thrown out now by Tens.
Spoilers.
You
Nice run
have
to me,
only the
yeah.
Sheriff from Calm in the back of the site. Fully flash pushing forward. Aspas does get the pick on the Tens.
They saw the
somehow
out
gets
round
another one
win.
here. Finally get our first op here on this map of Icebox, and they realize it now for Sentinels. This really might change their style of approach now on this map on the attack.
And they're starting to get the lyrics going now. They're starting to get themselves on the map, pushed up mid. We were expecting this before. Zelsis is ready.
Oh,
Two again.
Oh, rinse and repeat for
Big.
Zelsis. Give him 2 more.
too
Big
easy for
impact
Zelsis.
kills for Zelsis. Alarmbot's close, but King will stay at the outside of that radius to call that rotate over. But
Oh.
Okay,
they made all
Celsius.
that noise to pull back in. All
Ace,
face
ace,
Aspas
ace.
to get this kill.
That's how the op goes down in this?
Oh.
Good damage. Good
Spike
damage.
down, attacker spawn.
And they won't go anywhere to pick it up yet. They want to make sure here for Sentinels that get this round, you get the win, you get the lead.
Bomb grenade out.
Bro, what
Now it's a round
the?
one.
I think it's slightly ahead. That's why.
We got oracles out here.
Sentinels in the lead now.
I really do be choosing the best series to watch party,
Now
huh?
available for both teams. Aspas trying to
At least
really
one of the
change
two is a
the pace of
banger.
the round. On the other side of pipes. Here's these
The last
drops.
series was pretty good too.
Dash now
Last week I
activated.
thought
Pop flash
Energy was gonna
forces him
be
to dash
Energy and
away.
Loud were gonna be the banger series. No, it was
That's
Sentinels.
a
It was
small win right
C9
now for
in
Sentinels.
Leviathan.
Clearing the space to engage the lockdown.
Hunter's Fury here. Do they decide? Do they just let it rip?
And then Energy
Backing up
versus
for
Loud
it. He's
game
getting
1
ready,
was
but I don't think they have it now with everybody in position. They're just going
Then
for the
game
retake.
2 was
Deep dart.
Kicks.
Aspas, okay to get tagged by this. Protection from the team. Oh,
Lots
a
of
little,
ults
little
here.
concussing.
And now Calm in the
Oh,
back
that's
of
got two,
spawn.
right?
Hunter's Fury from the back.
Oh.
Three.
Oh,
And gets a third
He
kill.
got 3!
Yes, a friendly fire in the process onto Aspas
It's
and to
insane.
Mazzino. But he doesn't care.
Player
3
standing.
kills, Celsius falls, second alone. Now at the generator against a full man squad of
insane.
Leviathan.
That was actually
Man,
disgusting.
That just
ult.
feels like a, yep, they did what we thought they were going to do. So patiently
30
played by
seconds
LEV.
left.
LEV was actually all on 410 and pipes and pushed up to Maze to start this round with ultimates. Yeah,
Feeling it now, Coach
Kaplan.
Kaplan.
all right.
Top
3 at
one.
A. A little bit of a skirt. 1 and 1 in mid and B here. Sentinels, they're on the W train this time, pushing straight forward. Vandals in hand.
Fast
They
speed.
don't really have to deal with too much rebuttal on the utility
Fast
here.
speed with
King
the
ultimate.
rotate
To
out.
put that down anywhere, but Lev is not in position. They're playing this one rather safe towards being mid and just giving Aspas the chance to play the info game again.
It's going to be a slow round now for Sentinels. Winning condition to work around.
Oh, that was
that
good.
pick is huge
I
because
hate
that
that
just
yellow.
rotates
This
away, which
one.
allows John Cutie to potentially find a timing. Already towards yellow. Common's leaning across to find info himself, and he's covering yellow. Now gets caught, but still manages to flick back to get the kill. Potential double pump. Tang's now
Oh,
making
but they're
a lot of
reading
noise
it as
towards
a
the A
fake.
side. Throws him life, actually
Oh.
hits potentially
Sentinels
two,
are so smart.
but one made it back alive. That was King actually not hit by the knife, which allows here Sentinels to start moving forward.
Oh,
Okay.
they even Viper
They
ulted.
have Wingman delay. This is going to stop Wingman. They're going to have to scatter
30
again. Do they...
seconds left.
Volley?
Oh, too
Little bro
late.
lives.
One is
Free
too late.
plant. Now that pit that was actually gambled towards that A site from Tenz's knife. They don't have that to use.
Did
for the
Calm not
retake
hear
for
it was
Leviathan.
Wingman? He
They
he
come
had
down
to
the
have.
trades.
He
A
did,
double
he
swing
did.
towards the spawn. It's a 1-for-1.
Still gets one.
Calm trying to move back forward with his teammates. Recon dart towards the back. Flash will not do anything
Double
as it was
ping.
thrown inside the orb. Yeah, double
Oh,
ping.
did he tag him?
Why
Lockdown
did
now
you?
available for the retake.
Oh, okay, I see.
Tenz has
The
to
wrap
find
around
timing.
mid though.
Easy kill. Lockdown destroyed. And also fragment onto the spike. It's not even halfway.
One enemy
It's half
remaining.
now.
Tex gets picked off.
Enemy
And now
remaining.
King is alone, but now sticking onto it.
No time.
It's close.
Oh.
It was actually so close.
Sentinels will still get the round.
Calm with good
Incredible
comms.
stuff so far from both teams as we start round 22.
So volley being thrown here towards Boiler to try to break the turret. You see that actually pulls
Oh,
Calm away to try to watch towards Boiler. So yeah, the turret will still be up to watch Kitchen. They'll give a chance here for Leviathan to read any type of lurks towards middle. But it might be a late owl drone coming out from Calm to really clear out towards middle. And there you go, 1:14 on the clock. They'll see the turret. They'll see
That's just didn't
Zelsis.
see it, right?
Really
He
no
was shooting.
changes coming out
That's
really
what's
from
insane.
Sentinels because they've met that before. Have to keep guessing now for Leviathan. Gambling 2 players now towards middle as Sentinels decide to walk out towards.
but if
the
Zekin decides to
They
walk
look
out, he's
trying
gonna
to
die.
Strengthen this mid party right now for the side of Leviathan, thinking there
No.
will absolutely be a fight or a trade. They back off, getting enough time off the clock on that.
This is
And
kind of
just
scary
right back to
positioning for
default positions
Zekin.
as they're starting to hear Dizzy and Util towards long B. Sentinels is looking to work the whole map though, and Lev's giving them nothing.
As they're making more noise, Zelsis is trying to walk up
That's
towards
a
the
good
2.
push.
The
Oh, but
op
they're going
is
towards
back
A.
in the hands of Aspas.
Zekin gonna timing him?
Zelsis made
30
it through,
seconds left.
but he's going to hear this
I think
turret
Zekin
now,
will get
realizing
him.
that it wasn't on Boiler in the beginning.
Oh,
Still lands that shot
no.
onto Saucy.
that's
20
so
seconds
unfortunate.
left.
Zekin would have had the
Starting to
timing.
move out towards this A site. Zelsis falling back at the same time too, instead of going for a lurk
Oh.
play as Zekin is trying to create some space. Gets picked off by King. 10 seconds left. Nanostorm out, delays. A shot won by Tens. And has no choice but to go for the stick, but they're closing in on him. He falls. Zelsis goes
Ah.
back. An incredible
That's
round
actually
for
so
Leviathan on the
unfortunate.
whole, and an expensive round for Sentinels.
It's not
Idiot,
anymore. You can
right.
molly that through the ceiling,
Wait, go
get
for
that
it.
first bit of
Right.
utility out of there, and they'd be able to move the map here. It's not even a choice. Is the op still ready? But they play close.
Oh, misses the shot.
Oh,
Hit
the
by
blind
the
was-
Dizzy. An updraft in the air. It's a 2-for-1. As Tens is still looking
Team
to get
res.
res, and he'll get it. So back to a full-on 4. They've lost Aspas. Calm pushing
Oh.
forward. 2 kills in his name.
Oh.
All watching it from the
That's
back
so
of the
far,
site. I
Jake.
mean, there's 4 players of Leviathan.
12.
But yeah, at the same time as we come
Well,
back.
after a hit has been a back and forth from Sen, from site to site. A bit of
Oh,
mid
but they're
control as
forced
well.
stacked A.
But they find none of that. The correct call there for round 23. Round 24,
they're
possibly
sprinting.
Lev's game. Rotating to meet Sentinels now towards B, and it looks like they are there for the death ball.
They have to move quick here. Hunter's Fury is available, and a user right away to play
Oh.
against Saucy, so he has
Oh,
to get out of
no.
it. Does get the pick. There's no
Oh,
refresh
he
on the
did big
Thrasher
damage
on
with
top of
the
that ping.
Silver ult, though.
Mazzino playing on the top of the B tower. Yet
Do they know-
can't
oh,
move in yet for a
do
plant.
they know
Throws
Mazzino's
out a
there, but
Cascade. Tens is
they
trying to
may
go
not
for a plant. Mazzino trying to deny it. Running and gunning. Gets the pick. Denies the plant once again. King is trying to move forward. 3 players left
1
alive
minute.
on both sides.
You
They've
cancel,
disrupted it.
surely.
Everything has to be reset now.
But look at
High
Calm's
tide,
positioning.
Slowing down the pace. 50 seconds left on the clock. Calm is still watching on that rotate, so they are weaker on the B site. Orb then comes up, trying to delay even more. Being placed down by King.
If they cancel, it might be rough
Just
for
waiting here on
Sun.
the attack side for that fuel to come back up, and
Will
it
they
will.
cancel? They're committed.
The walk across the orb. There's that first pick from King. Orb now coming down. Surprise kill.
Over.
Celsius.
It's over.
GG.
GG.
I miss you.
Serious, man.